Good morning, everyone. Howdy dowdy. It's a beautiful morning, probably about 8 o'clock, and see how sunny it is. Nice bright and early day. I've been up early, so today I am back on the car. So came down there to have a look over a few bits. There's a few bits I know that I'm going to need, so I need to make a list of stuff. Obviously we need to sort out these wing mirrors because someone nicked the glass on either side, so I've got to figure that out. I want to do some more tests and things that are working. I feel like I might go by battery as well, just so I can start and run things and test things. I've just been checking over the interior of the car. I had a load of stuff stored in there. I've cleared it all out. I found some tools in there. I found some fluids and stuff that I can use. I'll quickly show you what I've got and make preparation for the parts that are coming to get the car fixed. The parts are coming this week. The boat should be arriving this week, or the ship, and hopefully it'll be in the container of stuff and I'll be able to get the car parts. But I'm going through to see what other parts I need to get when I go back to UK, so that when I come back I can bring them back with me or ship them over. I know I need an AC radiator, AC radiator I think it's called, because that got damaged, so I know I need that. So I'm just making a list of the bits I need. So let me show you guys the car quickly. I'm probably going to give it a wash today as well, just so we can see what it looks like a bit more cleaner, clean the inside out. We haven't got a vacuum here, probably not, but might have to sweep it out or something. But yeah, let's jump straight into it, guys. Yeah, you're constantly replacing shocks and stuff, so straight away I had to get the shocks changed, and I'd done that myself. That was an easy job, really, quite an easy job on the rear shocks. I found a battery in the car. Now I don't know if this is the battery that was in there before. I don't think it's any good. Massive bulges on the sides, so I don't think it's any good. So we're gonna have to get a new battery, so I'm probably gonna go and get that today. Here's the cover for the front, the lid, VVTI. I found these nuts as well, so that's gonna go back on. Found a set of Allen keys. Obviously I bought some tools when I was here working on the car. Bought some these spanners. Stuff's so expensive in here, tools, and I've got a set of sockets as well, which is helpful. We got some coolant. I bought some the other day, and there was also some in the car already. And I found automatic transmission fluid, full one, or almost full, and this one as well. So I can't remember. I feel like I might have put this in. I might have bought that, because I remember when I changed this radiator, and someone can help me and correct me if this is right. There's two of these sort of hoses, metal hoses, that change to rubber and then change to metal again, that come out of the transmission. I guess one's a flow and one's a return, and I think those are oil. I think they're oil, and they go into the top of this radiator, one at the top here and one at the bottom. So I'm assuming that's an oil feed that cools, that's supposed to be cooled through the radiator, or goes through the radiator. So I guess there's an oil cooler part on the side of this radiator. Someone can correct me if I am wrong there. And I'm assuming that cools the transmission fluid. So when I replace this radiator, it's vaguely coming back to me. Obviously I would have had to disconnect these oil leads, and I think obviously would have lost a lot of oil from the transmission. So I probably lost a load of oil when I took it out, and then had to top the oil back up. Is probably why I had that transmission fluid. When I checked it the last time, I did feel that the transmission fluid was a little bit low, just like the oil one. I mean, it's kind of in the middle now, actually. It's kind of in the middle now, but when I first checked it, it was low. Unless it's just because it was running. I need to clean that off and check it again. So I reckon I probably need to put some in. So I need to find out how to put it in. I'll have to check online how I put the transmission fluid into to this, whether it's through the dipstick or whether it's somewhere more difficult. So I'll figure that out, and then we will top that up if need be. The oil should be good. Brake fluid is good level wise. So yeah, so I'm going to get the lid on that first. Then I'm going to go and see if I can get a bucket some soap. I've got a tap over there and some sponges or something. I'm going to try and see if I can give the car a rough clean. I'm going to try and sweep out and clean out the inside as well. Alright, there's our lid. So this should just go on like that. Go like that. And then there's 2 bolts there. There's supposed to be 2 bolts, which you're probably missing. I don't know if these are the right things for this. Oh, yes, they are. So then I need to find 2 bolts to bolt on here, or 2 nuts, should I say. But for now, the cover is on. Looks a bit better now, doesn't it? There we go. So this, if anybody wants to know, this is a 1NZFE engine. It's a 1.5 litre petrol. No idea how much horsepower it has. And VVTi, whatever that means. Variable valve timing, maybe, I think, something like that. Toyota engines, is that right? And the I maybe for injection. I don't know. I'm just guessing it all here. But yeah, all right then, guys. So time to give this a clean up and get a battery. So I'm going to check online and see if I can find out what battery I need for this car, and then we'll get this battery and see if we can run this thing up again. Also, I found in the boot the old starter motor. You guys can see this is where it broke. I think where the solenoid is attached to it is where the radiator hit it on the accident, and it just snapped off. So obviously this is why I had to replace this, but I kept it because this part is still good in case I ever needed an internal part or something like that. These things are so hard to get hold of and expensive, so you just keep the parts. You never know, you might need a bit from it or something from inside here or something. It's just this part of the aluminum that broke, the top part, which is bolted onto the bottom part. So I think this cable might have snapped off as well, the ground cable, I think that is. But yeah, this is the old starter motor. So I'm gonna shoot off the shop now. I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, so I'm back from the shops. I've been shopping, spending a lot of money, but I've got a couple of bits. Let me show you guys what I got. All right, so firstly, most importantly, we got a battery, brand new battery. So this cost, how much did this cost? $460, which is about, guessing, 120 pounds. Oh, looks like we've got a little rain coming. And how they do it here is when you return your old battery, you get a cheaper price. But obviously I didn't have a battery, so I had to pay the full price for that. And then I got a bucket to do some cleaning. I got some of this wheel and power cleaner, maybe to get some of the really dark black, the extra dirty stuff off. I got some car wash Armor All. I got some WD-40 as well, just to treat a few bits here and there. Got some concentrated washer, windscreen washer. So you mix this with water and you get up to a 1.5 gallons of that, whatever that is in liters. Got some microfiber towels, 2 of them, big and a small one. And I got these extra sponges, so, and a bucket. So I'm good to clean the car. So what I'm going to do is probably spray everything around with this stuff first, spray all the wheels, probably all this black stuff, and see if it helps to soften it up a bit. Let's see. Probably spray all that stuff with it, and then I'll let that all soak. And then obviously I'll do the wheels of it as well. So that's that. And then we do the battery. So I'm going to do the battery first, and let's see if we can get this back up running again. I know when I connect the positive, the alarm is going to go off. Right, let's get ready for it. Let's be prepared. Don't know why it keeps doing that, but we've got battery secured. Job done. Right, battery is done. I think I know it was doing this because I kept locking the alarm, but the boot is open and the doors are open, so I think it's just warning me that the alarm's not been set. But yeah guys, let's see if we can get this thing started up again. Hopefully it starts up like it did the other day. Temperature right down. So that's on auto. So we do have a fan speed works. Button's a little bit sticky though. The up button. Alright, that's something to check out because we're going to need to be able to turn this up when we get the AC. But the auto function seems to work. And the down button works, but the up button's a bit sticky. There we go. Everything's just a bit sticky because it's been sitting for so long, but I'm sure they will free up themselves. There we go. Cool. Hazards we've got, obviously I've got to go check those bulbs. Stereo, does that work? Power, yes it does. FM, let's see. There's not a lot of radio stations around here, so I don't know if it's going to really pick up anything. Oh, there we go, we got the radio. There'll be a Calypso there. So that works. What's interesting about this stereo is that it's a CD player. It's also a mini disc player. When last have you seen a mini disc player? That is very interesting. So you got a mini disc player. So the car, as I said, is all empty. Cleared it all out. Got cup holders in the back, which is cool. Cobwebs. So I'm gonna have to try and give here a clean out. Glove box, empty. A lot of rubbish in here. Oh, we've got something else here as well. I've got some papers in here. Figure out what all that is. I've actually got phone charger cables, which is handy. I left in here, obviously, 2 of them in here, and some paper. Unfortunately, it's not money, but yeah, looks like a receipt or something. That's that. So yeah, we're gonna let this run up to temperature. At the moment, it's cold. I'm gonna let it run up. As far as lights says, we've got seatbelt light, obviously, ABS, which is always there. We've got the handbrake light. Is that handbrake? Maybe. No, I don't know if that's a handbrake light. I'm not sure what that light is. And then we've got tire inflation level. So I don't know if the sensors work. Once I inflate the tires, that might go off. But yeah, I'm gonna let it run for a bit. As I said, it sounds really good. Engine is running nice. So quiet. These engines are really reliable engines, you know. So happy, good, happy. I should test the alternator. If I can see if I can get a multimeter, I can test the alternator and make sure it's charging the battery. So I think next I'm going to put some screen washer in this. See if we can get the screen, the wipers working. One thing I forgot that I wanted to check was the horn. See if the horn works. I'm not sure where the horn is on this. Assuming it's on here. We've got no horn. So maybe we'll check the fuses. So I can hear it clicking, but we've got no horn. So either the horns are knackered. I think they're connected. Either they're knackered, because there's 2 horns. This one here, there's another one here. Assuming they're connected. Some sort of sensor here. Just to soften up 3 years of grime. There's got grass growing in there. All right guys, so come up with a little problem, and it's a good thing I ran this up. So I've been running this for probably about half an hour while I've been washing it, keeping an eye on the temperature, and just a couple of minutes ago I noticed the temperature was rising a little bit. So I turned off the car and came to have a look, and as you can see, we're losing coolant. And where are we losing it? From the top part of the expansion bottle. So it had been cracked to bits. I literally patched it together and used fiberglass to sort of contain it together. However, obviously it's not fully sealed, so it's been leaking. Started bubbling and coming out through here, through the expansion. You can see it expands when it got to the top here. It started coming out through this little gap here. That was hot. So this is coming anyway. So this is this fan shroud with the fan in it, with the expansion bottles all coming. So this is all going to be replaced. This is just what I had done after I had the accident. And I guess I never ran it up to temperature because I didn't really drive the car after the accident. I just wanted to get it running. So we know we got leaks in this bottle, which is fine. It's good to know that so far this looks like the only place the coolant is leaking, and this is going to be replaced anyway. So I managed to catch it before, you know, overheated. I was keeping my eye on it every couple of minutes, and I did notice that it started to shift from where it was and it started going up a bit. So I'm going to let it cool down for now. But otherwise, the engine's running perfectly. We just got to sort that coolant issue, which I'm happy that I'll be able to sort out. Otherwise, guys, I've been cleaning the car, as you guys can see. The thing with washing a car in the sun in Dominica is before you've moved from one panel to the next, all the soap starts to get dry. So you kind of have to wash one side, rinse it, and then move to another side. I've just kind of given it on all round because obviously it's been so caked in grime. It's sort of like a rough once wash, and then I can probably give it another wash again, and then it should be a lot better. But a lot of the caked off grime, I mean, I haven't even done inside here yet. You can see all the dirt inside here, all in here. So all in up in here, you can see. So obviously I'm going to go through all the door jambs. I'm going to clean all the door jambs out. As I said, this is just a rough clean because the lacquer is really faded, so the car's going to get sprayed. They're gonna have to give it a clean and a sand down anyway. So for now I'm just trying to get it looking a little bit more presentable, you know. So getting in all inside here was just full of grime. I'm just trying to do what I can to just make it look a little bit better while it's here. So I haven't done the back here yet, so we'll come to that in a minute. And I've done half of the top, so I'm just gonna rinse what I've already done down. Imagine I did this side a little while ago, and this is all gonna be dried. You can see how dry it is already. It's all dry, so I'm gonna have to wet it with a wet cloth and just try to wipe it down, and then, as I said, give it another wash again. Right guys, so quick update. Something else I noticed as well. I think I'm gonna need the part for this, so I want some advice on this one as well. I think I know what I need to do, but let me show you what the issue is. So I just remembered that when I had the accident, the seatbelts jammed. Can't remember how they jammed or how they locked. I don't remember, to be honest, but they basically locked that front one there and the passenger one. Obviously the airbags went off. So from my understanding, because I've never had to deal with this, is that these can't be used again, and I need to replace the whole seatbelt tensioner thingy bob down there, and just replace the whole thing. So someone tell me if that's right. I could see, you can see I was trying to take it apart the last time I was here on both sides. I just noticed it when I was cleaning, and that's when I noticed that these were stuck. So do I need to replace this whole thing? Do I need to source that when I go back to London, and also bring those down with me as well, one for that side, one for that side, or is there a way to reset these? Well, from my understanding, from memory, I think they have to be replaced, but let me know, and then I can try and start sourcing 2 of these. Otherwise than that, pretty much cleaning wise, I'm pretty much done. I do need to sweep out the inside. That's the only thing I haven't done. We'll try and get a vacuum or something. Clean the wheels up as well. They've come up not too bad actually, the wheels, for a quick clean. Done all 4. And then basically I've done this side, I've done the top of the car. I have pretty much done the back as well. As you guys can see, on the back. Done all inside here. as well. Oops, I've got water. So I'll try to clean all around in here where it was just caked with dirt. So it's 100 times better than it was. Same thing along this side of the car as well, I've done as well. And then I did all inside, like the door jambs and stuff, all inside these parts. I've cleaned around, all the way around the insides, and then around the insides of the doors as well. I've done them as well. So much better than it was. I really need a detailing brush to get into some of the little places, like for instance, like all inside these bits here. But not too fast. They're gonna take all this stuff off anyway. They're gonna repaint the car, so they're gonna take all that off. So, but it looks 100 times better than it was. So now I'm gonna see if he's got a air supply for the tires, and I'll do that. We can probably check the coolant by now. It's probably cooled out now. Let's see. So to me, I don't see it on the low, so it probably needs topping up. Obviously I've lost coolant, you can see it here, but the expansion bottle is low, so I'm going to top that up back to the middle of here, because I've got a lot of coolant here, and then we'll leave it like that, and then hopefully sometime on Monday or next week I'll be receiving the new expansion bottle anyway, and I'll take that out and swap it all out, and then we should be good. Obviously I want to give the engine a clean as well, so I'm going to need to get a brush and stuff just to try and get some spray and clean up inside the engine bay as much as I can. And I've got some WD-40 I want to spray over some metal bits just to keep them from getting rusty, like all these bits here. You can see this is sticking a bit, so I need to lube all these cables and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do next. Right. Let's see. Okay, I can see a little bit of it now. So it wasn't a lot we lost, but we did lose some. Let's see. A little bit more. Touch. Yeah, that's about half of the expansion bottle. So should be that. Like I said, this is just temporary, just while I'm running it. It's just to be safe, on the safe side. And I said I'll replace that soon. Let's see if we can lube this a little bit. Let's see. It's a bit better, getting there. Oh, it's getting a little bit in there. Definitely, come on, definitely getting a bit better now. Okay, it's a little bit better. Some of these parts that I know I'm going to have to unscrew. Just putting a little bit on them now. A little bit rusty. Lock. What we're looking for now is wipers, indicators. We can check all the lights. So we've got, I think this is the, oh, we've got wipers. Right, the wipers do work, which is great. Let's see the rear one. The rear one should be on. That one. Oh, there we go. So we have rear wipers, which is great. We need to put some washer fluid, but let's check the indicators. Let's go with the hazards first. The back. So we got one on this side and we got this side. Let's see. Oh, we've got side repeater. Obviously we've got nothing here. Probably one of these. We've got nothing here. And we have this one. But we have nothing here, and that's full of water, so that's probably why that's not working. And I broke it. That is full of water. The bulb's full of water, so that's probably why that one's not working. So I'm gonna have to get this out and get that bulb out. There. Gotcha. Ooh, that's corroded in there. Right, I'm going to spray some WD-40 in there, and then we're looking to getting a new bulb on that, and probably gluing this cover back on as well. Alright, so we now need to sort this out. So one bulb on that side, and we need obviously the headlamp, which we'll sort out. So let's turn them on. And that's flashing quickly. That's probably because that one's missing. See it blinking quickly on that side. The other side is blinking normal. That's it there. That's it there. Just to replace this one here. Alright, I'm going to turn the beams on. Let's see, all side lights. And you have a bulb in there. And we have a bulb in there. So let's see the front. And we actually have light in there. And we actually have a light here. So at least we know the wiring works on that. This is probably the, whatever you call it, high beam. It looks intact, so you might be able to use that bulb. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. We've got high beam there. And we've got high beams there. So the indicator was probably, that was probably the indicator here, which was probably somewhere there. Alright, so electrics are working. Obviously I haven't checked the reverse light because I need someone to help me with that, and the brake lights, so when I'm ready to do that I'll get someone to help me with that. But it seems that everything's intact as far as fuses and so on. You see I haven't got a horn. I haven't found where the fuse box is, so I'm going to have to Google that, find where the fuse box is. But I'm going to do the washer windscreen stuff to make sure that works front and back. So I'm going to fill that up now, and then after we get that sorted out, we will look for the fuse board on this thing, fuse box, and try and get this horn working, because we need to have the horn working. So this thing says it'll do 1.5 gallons. So I did some quick calculations. 2 of these is about 3/3 of a gallon, so it should take about 4 bottles of this, 4 to 5 bottles of that to 1 of these. So I'm going to go half of this first, because I have no idea how much actual water you need in this thing. So we'll start off with half of that and 2 bottles of this, and it'll take it from there. This actually has a dipstick in it, which is cool. Actually has a dipstick, so you've got low here and normal up the top there. So pretty much we need to get it down to about here to fill it up. That is probably about right, actually. So it's probably a little bit too concentrated, but it will do. It's not going to harm. All right, let's now try the windscreen washer. Let's see. You can hear it. There we go, it's coming out. Oh gosh, that's noisy. Oh, because it's hitting on here, that's why. That's fine, that'll be sorted out when he does the bonnet. And that's spraying perfectly. Okay, good. Another thing working. So it's just hitting on here, because this is all the way up here. This is going to be pushed back. Anyway, we can pull it back. No, the hinges have to be pulled back, but he can sort that out when he's doing that. But we know that they work. Let's check the back ones. I'm assuming we've got back ones, or maybe we don't. Oh, yes, we do. We have back ones up in there. Let's try them. Probably a pull. It says pull. Pull. Where? Oh, this way. I can hear it. Let's go and have a look. Nothing. You can hear a buzzing, but nothing's coming out. Let's see if we can see it. I can hear it buzzing from the front. I'm wondering if the hose is disconnected. I can kind of see, I think something's been spraying in here. Or was that me with the WD-40? Let's see, that's the holes for these. They work. What is this? It's part of that light. I felt like I could hear something spraying. But I cannot see anything. Oh, what's this? Aha. That looks like that looks like a hose going to the back. And it's all caked up. Or is it somebody's blocked it? Looks like somebody has. Oh no, this is I think this is a wire for probably an amplifier. That looks like, actually. I don't think that was it. Cannot see a hose anywhere. We've got the bottle here. The front one comes out here somewhere. Front one comes up in here somewhere. Gets down the bottom here. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to investigate and find out where. All these linings gonna have to come up. I'm not gonna fuss too much about the rear ones for now, but that's another job on the list to find out where the rear one is routed and why it's not getting there. As I said, we can hear the you can hear it going, but nothing's coming out. Or is it this one? Or maybe it's that one. Nope. Oh, there we go. It's coming now. There we go. Slowly it's making its way out. It's making its way out. You guys can see it's wet. It was trickling out. Probably just needs flushing through, or maybe cleaning out the nozzle. But it is coming through. Alright, that's good. Another one off the list. Me? Yeah. Right now? Yeah. I'm just about to go, eh? What is it? What you want me to do? Drop him by the gas station, you just buy some gas from him. Drop him there? Yeah, you just bring him back. You just want to buy 10 gas from him. Yeah, give me a second. Guys, that's it. Actually, I've got to rush off. I got a busy day. I got to go out and do some other stuff today. So I had to end the video here. So I will be back another day to look at those other bits that we had to do, which was namely the horn. I think that's the last major thing to do. Get the horn sorted out. But hopefully I'll do that when I get those parts like the radiator fan and all that, and maybe we can do all of that in one go sometime in a couple of days coming. So yeah, I'm going to end it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.